This Conan. I got a second one in, Mezco Conan. I bought two of these because I sold the blue shirt one. I don't know if that's Conquer or Barbarian. I can't remember. But the blue shirt one, I had to sell it. But I bought two of these so I can have two different looks. And I'm pretty far into it. Not far. I just took some stuff off. My plan is to make this fit a little bit better. I honestly was going to take this off. But this is not a separate piece. I don't want to cut all of this out because I'm going to ruin a lot of material. But I'm going to make this bandolier sash, whatever this is. I'm going to come back here, cut these and move them so it's tight on the body. And that should help with making it fit the body better. I couldn't even get my thought out. Right now. Move this right here because that's where I'm going to be at. I gotta start putting the camera in better spots. So y'all can see. Because normally I record over here and then I pull it in so I can see it. Because I can't see over here, I can see right here. But I want this to fit tighter, so you can already see one of these is pinned in or pegged in. So all you gotta do is pull it out. That's probably how they want you to put it on. I didn't even think about that. But I'm just going to cut this nub and probably move that up in there. But I got to do it with it on the body. So let me see. Big dog business. I will not hold your hand. Alright. So if I wanted that to fit tighter, you see how much further I got to pull it in. Damn near to that first gold buckle. Maybe I could just drill a hole. Maybe that's what I'll do. So I don't have to cut it. I'll just drill a hole at the top of that. Is that high enough though? Let me see. And that's the process of elimination. See, normally I would come in and just start cutting everything and then glue it and then figure it out. But by mocking it up to the body up here, let's see. Yeah, I could just drill a hole where this peg is. I could just drill a hole right there. So let me try that. Let me get my pin vise. Oh, and I got a bunch of Spider-Man heads right here. I am partnering with Spider Machine over on Instagram. He sent me over a bunch of these Spider-Man heads to test out. So I printed a few of them. Black suit. This is a McFarlane style head. What I really like though is that the eye pieces are separate. So I can finally get the paint right. Like I don't have to worry about the paint spilling over on something else. So pretty excited to test these out. If you want to check him out, want to check his Patreon out, I have a link in the description. I will be making a separate video on those because I want to paint some heads for Miles. So Miles will have a head paint video because I want to paint this Bagley sculpt. And I printed some different heads for Miles. So here's this one. And before anybody says that these heads are small, they're not, because here it is next to, I actually made it a little bit bigger, but here it is next to the standard stock head. I made it a little bit bigger, so I didn't want them to have a puny head. But I got this one squinting, and then I got this one like regular eyes. I really don't like them too much. This one looks a lot like PS4 Spider-Man. It's kind of why I don't want to do it. This one kind of stands on its own. They really do look like PS4 Spider-Man, but I'm pretty sure once I paint it black and I pop it on the body, it'll look a little different. But this Bagley head is one of my favorite. I don't even know if I showed this on here. I probably did in the other video. But this Bagley head is one of my favorite Spider-Man heads. It's the one I painted for Maximum Spider-Man. I'm going to paint one for Miles. And I'm also going to change these hips or modify the hips. I don't know. In person, they just don't bother me as much. I was going to do a whole little thing with this and swap on the CT Toys stuff. That's why I have it back here. I was going to swap on all the CT Toys joints for the ankles and the wrist. But I don't mind it. It's not as bad as I thought. And this head is not as bad. This head is not as bad in person either. So it's a whole thing. But yeah, link in the description if you want to check out Spider Machine. Get back to the bandolier. So what size? Ouch. What size is this? And this is how you find out what size hole you're going to need. You'll probably go this way too. So I might just drill that one, which is a 1/16, I want to say. Yeah, 1/16 size drill bit. Let's see if that works. If not, I just have to go bigger from there. And if you don't have a pin vise, what are you doing with your life? Pin vices they save you a lot of time. Normally I have to pull out the drill and do all this other stuff, but no. Pin vise to the rescue. So let me put the hole, if that's on camera. I'm gonna put the hole like about on top of this flap right here. And the only one I'll have to cut is this one, because this one's not adjustable. Not to the point this one is. But I just want Conan to have a different look, because I don't have any other Conans. And I really liked the blue shirt one. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I don't remember which one it is. Like by the time I'm recording this video. So I don't have blue shirt Conan anymore. So we gotta fill the void, right? Speaking of void, anybody see Thunderbolts? Let me know in the comments if you saw Thunderbolts. I saw it Friday, and it was pretty good. Don't put any spoilers though. No spoilers, but if you saw it, then let me know. All right, I got the hole drilled. I might have to heat this up. Might. Worst case scenario, this peg breaks and I have to glue it, but at least I have a mark to let me know where to glue it, so that works. Let me heat this up. I got my heat gun plugged in too. So let's see. Let's see. A little bit of heat. Got it right. And that's pegged in now. So let's see. Let me put it on. That's what I should have did, was put it on the figure first. And then pegged it in. I'll be getting ahead of myself. That's why I'm glad I record like this, because you can see the process for me just goes and goes and goes. But I got a lot of good comments, a lot of positive comments to keep making videos like this. So as long as I remember to record, I will record them. And see, that fits better already. See this bandolier or chest strap? I don't know what this is. I'm going to just call it a bandolier. It fits big because it's meant to go over this vest. And this is not a bad look, but it does cover up that lion logo that I like. I like that logo a lot. That's why I wanted to put it on here. I didn't even realize this was here. But see, now I'm left with this. So I got to cut this. Does it come off? Is it separate or molded? I think it's molded. So I'll cut this and then pull it tight, and then I'll glue it. That way, let me see. Camera. Cut that, and then I'm gonna cut this nub off in here. So once this is on the body, it ain't coming off. Pretty much. Big dog business. I wouldn't know. As a matter of fact, I could just glue it right here. I can glue it to that lower strap. So that's like the spot I want it in, because then it's tight to the body. Because the whole point is you don't, still not on camera. The whole point is it's tight to the body and it won't move. I like that a lot though. Damn, I like that a lot. I might even put his sword on his back now that I'm doing this. So let me get this super glue I got from Amazon. I'll have a link in the description. This is some of the best glue I've ever used. Like, it's really good. Like, it's ridiculous how good it is. And I bought it because I ran out of this glue. This is my favorite glue to use on the planet, but it's kind of hard to find. It sells at Home Depot, but I think it sells at Home Depot. Joann's might have it too. But Walmart has it for like 15 bucks, and they're supposed to be 7 bucks. I bought this because I couldn't find these. And then I was like, I'll just test it out. I was going to send it back. I was like, I'm going to just test it out, and it's fire. And I'm still going to keep this because I bought them already. But I really like this glue. Like, it's not even funny. I kind of wish I would have tested it before I bought the DAP. That way I could have just bought 2 of these. Because I want to say this was like $6. But it's a lot in here. That's the thing with glue. I know I'm about to go on a glue tangent, but a lot of these super glues, if you look at the DAP one, that's, let me stand this up. That's the line. You get like half a bottle. So it's 0.85 ounces. And you get like half a bottle with this one. That line is at the top. So you get a damn near a full bottle of glue for like a couple dollars less. And it's really good glue, so I suggest you, if you need some super glue, you look right there. Links in the description. Yeah.
Food's ready.
Okay.
Give me it.
Give you what?
No, I want to bring you your...
You gonna bring me my food?
Yeah.
Okay, go get it.
I want to bring Daddy's food.
And you just hold it. I think this thing bonds in like 10 seconds. Yeah, it says fast setting, high strength. It has a brush nozzle, but I don't really want to crack it open like that because from experience, because I used to use Gorilla Glue. From experience, Gorilla Glue gets gel thick fast, and I don't want to do that. So now that that's glued and it's already set, so I'm good. Let me trim this so it's not ugly. Oh, I cut the damn guy. That's okay. But that's not too bad. And then there's the chest strap bandolier on the body. So I did a pretty good job. My next thing I want to tackle, it's on there pretty good. I'm going to put the sword. If you don't know how the sword attaches, it like wraps around the belt and does all some stuff. I'm going to do it to this one. It's pretty on there. It's pretty good. I don't think it's going to hinder articulation. It's not going to, that's not the body, that's the body. But it's not going to pop apart by moving the parts. Arm still goes up. Arm still goes out. So you get full articulation. So win in my book. So you got to pay attention to your toys. Because the instructions will tell you right here. Because somebody asked me when I reviewed this Conan. Somebody asked me how did I put the belt on. And if you pay attention to the instructions, it tells you exactly what to do. This thing like loops, swoops, and pulls and folds into itself. And I'm going to do it on his back. Because I want him to hold axes. I feel like Conan is, he's multifaceted with weapons. So I really want him to hold axes. I kind of want to get rid of the chainmail. I'm not feeling it. And it matches the other one too much. I actually took it off. But I didn't like the look of the tunic by itself. No, that's part of it. But this is like the chainmail is sewed to the tunic. So it kind of sucks. Oh, another thing I want to do is I want to put a crown on this head. So I took the bowl cut head. I never planned on using this, and I yeeted that, and I took off the crown, but I broke it. So I'm gonna glue it on here. It looks pretty good on his head too. So I'm gonna glue it on here, and then try to stretch it in the back. If not, I'll just leave it open. If I can't stretch it to reach, then I'll just leave it where it's at. So this right here is the sheath in question. And if you looked at the instructions, it shows you how to do it. Pretty much, you're just going to take this. You're going to open these and weave it through there. That's all you really do. And it makes a pretty good connection. But I want to put it on his back. Big dog business. I will not hold your hand. I wonder if quoting songs will get me what's the named. Copyright, who knows. So yeah, it shows you put it through, you put the long part through, pull it up, you swoop it over. Yeah, that's what, swoop between the loops and then pull it through. All right, big dog business. I will not hold your hand. All right, can y'all see me? My bad if you can't see me. I'm down here now. Let me move the stand. This thing is not in the right spot. All right, maybe my big old fingers might be in the way, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. But I want to take this. Should I put it this way? I want that to be on top. I could just glue it. I'm still not on camera. Let me. Big dog business. I will not hold your hand. games. Alright. Alright, that's better. And if autofocused. So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to do it like that. That way it's... Is that too far off down his back, though? Let me put the sword in here so I get a better feel for it. Alright. That looks sick, too. Dog, this about to look sick. I could even go under here and do it. Is that too far? Ooh, is that too far down, you think? Zoom out a little bit. Is that too far down? I don't think so. He can still see it over his shoulder, so let's wrap it and see. So it's going to get kind of fuzzy because I'm going to zoom in a lot. I'm at 3.2 zoom, so don't look at my fingers either. You pull it through here. And that's what was funny when somebody asked me how did I do it. Like, I can't show you because once you put this on, it's on. Like, it ain't no off for this. Pull it tight. I kind of want this to be on top, though. I kind of want that to be on top. So then you come in here. Make sure you separate that. Separate those. Pull it a little tighter. Because what I'm thinking is if I don't pull this tight enough, it'll fall off like that. So I kind of want to loop it under. I kind of want to loop it under the other one. So I want to put it under the back one. That way it's on, you know? And I probably should have did this beforehand. But this is what happens when you think out of process. Oh, my camera skills suck. Sorry, y'all. Oh, there we go. It went through. Got lucky. Alright. There we go. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I like the way that's sitting. So, and I'm going to take it over the top one, too. Like, might as well. Pull it through there. Tighten it up. Can we get a little higher? Can we get much higher? Kanye just popped in my head. That's terrible. So, alright. Having trouble separating them two. Oh, you can still see it too. Nice. Separate them. Push this one. It's kind of gotta be quick because it might take a minute. Alright. So you see how I got that? It's folded under that flap. This is the hard part. My needle nose. I got these needle nose pliers. I don't even remember where I got these from. Alright. So you want to come in here. If I could grab it. Alright. Got it. Got it. There we go. And that's what you want to do. Tighten that up. It's a little loose for my liking. And it's a lot lower than I wanted it to be. So, oh, you can adjust that too? I didn't know that. Push that up there. Oh, shit, not on camera. I didn't know that you could take that out. Never knew that. That kind of changes things, to be honest. Because I don't like how that's sitting. Zoom out. I don't like how this is sitting. It was sitting better before. It was sitting like right there. So what I might do, take all this off. And then just glue this strap to this strap. Because I don't want this sitting this low. So let me take this out. Take that out one time. Funny, I pushed all these heads to be out of my way because I was over here. And now I'm over here. This is like the edge of my desk right here. For the Chrysler LeBaron. Alright. That's all the way up. So pretty much I could... Can I cut it? Yeah, I could cut this one off. And just glue this one to the, like up in here somewhere. Glue it like that. That's not ugly, right? From the front. Yeah. I might glue it. I might cut this off too and just glue it way up in there. Because I want it to sit like that. Like I want it to sit high. Not low. Alright. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. I should probably get my nippers. I use these God hand nippers for everything but Gundams. It's funny. Alright. Ain't no going back now. Ain't no going back now, dog. That's where I want it. That's exactly how I want it to sit. That's funny. Alright. Crossbody or straight? I think I'm gonna trim the strap a little bit more. Get this dumb ass. Get that shit over here. I'm gonna trim this strap a little bit more because I don't like the position the sword is in. I kind of want the sword to sit like about there. I don't want it to be. I think that's too low. I think that's a little too low for me. I would want it to sit up higher. So I'm gonna just cut the strap a little bit and then stick it in there a little higher. Okay, okay. I'll take that out. Alright. Hopefully the audio is good on this too, because it's connected. Alright, and that's in the exact same spot that it was in before, so no, it's a little higher. I think that's good. As long as it looks feasible, like as long as it looks like something he can grab, then we're good. Tripping. Now I'm just running into the problem is if I don't want to glue it too high in there because it'll mess with that peg. Now I kind of don't think I should peg it in. I probably should just glue it all together. But we'll see what happens. Worst thing that could happen is the worst thing that can happen is I mess it up. But it ain't like this is the first time I mess something up. I was using this to spread the glue out. This is the stand from Maximum Spider-Man. Can you see what I'm doing? Alright. Is that the same spot? Nope, it's too low. Hold on. Don't glue yet. Okay, that's cool. That works. That works for me right there. So I'm going to let that dry. It's a little high. TBH. But that works. Let me, you know what I did not do? Was test this with the head on, because that's a big thing. The head has to move. The head has hair. Okay. So there it is with the hair. It'll turn. It'll run into it, but it ain't too bad. He could still look that way, so I'm not tripping. But so far, this is how my Conan is looking. Pretty nice, pretty nice. No shield. Let me get his hands. Alright, so I'm going to get these grippy hands out so I can get the look that I'm looking for. That one's off. So I want Conan to have 2 axes in his hands, or an axe and a mace, because that's what he comes with. No shield. Sword on his back, like he's ready to rip ass. Pause. But this is just the process. This is just, what I go through. I like to think of it like, if you ever seen Tested, that's a lot of how my brain works. I just don't have the production crew to be able to set cameras up in different spots and edit the videos and all that. So this is what we got. Look at that. Now this is growing on me now. The tunic is growing on me. I still might take the chainmail off. Here's what it looks like without it, and I would just have to. But see, that's the thing, is I don't know if you can see in there. It's a string in the top of the chainmail that's attached to the tunic. See that string right there? Now I don't know if I cut that, will it like unravel the tunic? That's the only thing I'm worried about. Because as it sits, it's too close to that one. Not really though. Let me zoom out. They don't look too much alike, I guess. So that's not too bad. Now for the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to put a crown on this head. Should be pretty easy. All right, crown time. So I want this crown to sit like right here. Zoom in again. I'm zooming in and out a lot on this one. I want this crown to sit not that low. What about right there? I just want this head to look a little bit different. Only thing I'm worried about is if you look at this head, first of all, he's gray at the top. I don't really want to put this head on that body though. So initially, I didn't know that this had grooves in it. I thought this was just like glued to the top of the hair. But this one has grooves, this one doesn't. So I think I'm gonna just have to make it look the best I can. Glue it like right there. So it's not like in his face all the way. Glue it like right there, and then we'll go from there. So, can you see me? Oh shit. Wasn't trying to use that much glue. Oh, that's too much glue. Because the band ain't even that big. Hold on. Too much glue, dog. Alright. So I want it to be... Where's this one at? Not that high. Be about right there. As long as that point lines up with the bridge of the nose and it doesn't cover his eyebrows. This one's tricky though. I got glue on the face. Show it again. My bad, I got quiet because I'm trying to focus. See how else I'm gonna do this. You see how the crown kind of flares out? I'm not too mad at it, but might have to drop some accelerator on here too. Glue accelerator I got from Hobby Lobby. It's Bob Smith Industries if you look for it. But that's pretty much how I want it to look. And I'm gonna just glue it. I'll probably just glue it in the back right here. Leave it open. Nothing wrong with that. Not to me. Because I don't want to risk heating it up. Heating it up and then pulling it and then breaking somewhere else. But I like that. Except this side is not supposed to be down like that. Yeah, these are supposed to be up. So I'm going to have to heat it up and reshape it when I'm done. But so far, so good. And it kind of doesn't go with the hair, but whatever. Whatever. Did it zoom in? Okay. Come on, glue. Oh. See, I can't see when this glue is coming out. I keep putting too much glue. Not on camera. I'm way over here. Alright. So I got the sides with glue on them. And I'm going to glue them down. So there's that head with a crown on it now. So that's cool. And then let me get some glue on these bands. And I'll just leave it open in the back. I ain't tripping like that. Shit. I'll just leave it open in the back. Make sure it's even. And then glue it. That's not uncommon for a crown to be open like that, so I ain't tripping. Give it a short again. Yeah. I could have just trimmed the hair out, but I didn't want to mess up the hair. It was a whole lot of factors. I'm just doing what I want to do the way I want to do it. So, if you don't like it, then do it yourself. Do your own. But I think that looks good. Let me pop this on the body. Is it cricket? Nah, I don't think so. We'll see right now. Hopefully it ain't cricket. Oh, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. And I ain't have to go with the chili bowl. I damn near almost swapped this hair on this head, but I don't like this bowl cut. That's like super classic Conan. I like this one, the grizzled face, bearded, windswept hair Conan. That's what I'm talking about. So now I got a King Conan in a different look. I wasn't gonna do the crown at first, but the bracers, and the bracers being this color, I didn't want to paint them. I really like the gold. I was like, damn, I can't get rid of that gold. They look good. The bracers look really good. But yeah, that's my custom, my little modification on Conan. The crown is crooked. It's low on this side. You can see it. I can see it. I'm nitpicking it, but it's all good. I think that looks fire. So I trimmed the bandolier. I glued the sword on the back. Looks pretty good. Versus on the side right here. His is on the side. I think I did a good job. It looks sick. But yeah, if you want a King Conan, I will try to have a link in the description for you. Let me clean my desk. Hold on. Alright, so that's all the customs, that's all the modifications I did to it. I don't really need to do anything else. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. Everything was really straightforward. Sometimes things can go left and you got to do a whole lot of extra stuff. But this one's not bad. I kind of want to put, if he has them in stock, CJism has black pants or brown pants. I can't remember. But I think pants will look good on him versus the tunic. They do show Conan a bunch of different ways in the comics, so pants will be nice. I have pants on this one, and I really like it. So I think pants on this one, like take off the chainmail, take off the tunic, black pants or brown pants, and then you throw a belt on. I think it will look sick. But as it sits, I think it looks great. I think this figure, I mean, I love the Mezco Conan already, so him being a Mezco was pretty fire. What am I talking about? You can kind of see how crooked the crown. Nah, turn the head that way a little bit. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. He looks absolutely fire. Like he's ready for whatever. Which he is. He's Conan, so. But yeah, if you want this figure, if Bigbadtoystore has it, I have a link in the description, so check that out. And I'll have links to everything I used in this video in the description. YouTube does this weird thing where they don't recommend you videos to the channel you're watching. So if you made it this far in a video and you like this type of video, I have another one you can watch.